Morning, everybody. We are going to be working in Canva. This is a quick run through. You should have registered for Canva yesterday, 7th graders, day before for 8th graders. To get in now, you just go to canva.com, canva.com, and I'm going to log in. It's going to try to auto log me in, but when I hit login, it should bring up your Gmail options. I'm going to pick my official school Gmail, click there, and it gets me in. Okay, now you can pause and watch this on your own time. You can see that I already have the one that I made for my podcast, and I think there was another one, the thumbnail for this week's VMS TV. I love Photoshop, but this is just so drag and drop and fun. So how do you get started? Well, we have to create these in a specific size. When you start up here with Create a Design, your first choice happens to be 1920 by 1080. That's the size of a high definition video. So that'll plop into WeVideo or Final Cut and look really nice. And then you're going to start building your background. You could go to bing.com, go to images. You could type in an image, like I'm just going to call this textured background. And I want to make sure that it's a specific size. So if I go over here to filter, image size, once again, I'm going to type in, I want it at least 1920, back to our HD. And let's pretend that I thought, it kind of does, this is bigger than 1920, but that works. Let's say that I thought that looked really cool. I would click this, keep clicking until I can't click anymore, and then I would right click and save that to my desktop, my computer, my Chromebook, and then bring that back into Canva. But for today, I'm just going to take a look at what my options are. So we can go to templates, and you can search for themes. I already searched. Let me search for film. Maybe my podcast. Actually, my podcast. Let's say it's going to be about sports. So you look for a theme here that's kind of would work. I don't see any really good sports ones. Let's say I wanted to go with this kind of image. You could click on there. Then you have various editions of that. Let's say I wanted my podcast to look something like this. This looks more like gaming, I don't know. But you would then just replace all of this stuff with your own custom text, your own picture that you can take on your iPhone. You could replace that there. And eventually, you're going to create this really cool backdrop. I do want most of it to be original, though. I don't want you to just take this and then change it to my podcast. You know, I want it to be your artwork. That certainly is part of the grade, is learning how this works. As I said in class the other day, if you click on elements and you type in like a microphone, you can kind of tell the gray background on my computer means it's transparent, so I could actually drop that in. I don't like that little cartoony microphone. There are some really like high definition mics. That's probably not transparent because it's not gray. So I think you get the point. So you're going to create this one would be transparent. That looks actually pretty cool there. Let's say that and this is a really cool feature. Let's say that you're doing a podcast on a guy that restores old trucks, and you want to bring the truck in. So you go to Bing, you find a picture like that, you save that picture to your desktop, you go back to Canva, and you want to import that. So I've already done that, but let's see if it'll let me do it again. I'm going to bring in my restored truck, and as I drag it in, and I want to put it over here, let's say, when I drag it in, you know, I just want the truck. I don't want the background. Well, this is a really easy thing to fix. If you click on that truck and you go to Edit Image, and you look at this top feature, Background Remover, you left click on that, and it's going to start going to work, and it's figuring out, okay, where's the truck and where's the background, and how can I get rid of the background? It does this thing using artificial intelligence, and all of a sudden you now have the truck completely pulled out, almost to the point where it's pulled out the back window too. So that's a really cool feature. You could put in your own little road there. You call your podcast On the Road. Just thinking out loud here, but Canva is really a great piece of software. And you now, for at least for the rest of this year, you have total access to this for broadcasting in your other classes and just for fun stuff at home. Once it's done, you're going to hit download, and it's 1920 1080, and you're just going to download it to your desktop, and then you're going to put that into Final Cut, or we're going to be editing these on WeVideo. Okay, so that's step one, but let's get your cover art designed today and then Monday. By the way, by the end of next week, you have to have recorded your podcast. It needs to be in the can, not edited, but recorded. Okay, and have fun with this. I mean, this is going to be a fun project. Thank you for watching.